Okay, I know this is a car movie and we're all talking about Teslas right now. Peeps. Don't fuck with other people's Teslas. That does nothing to Elon Musk. And plus, you're just a dick for doing it. And you're just a stupid bitch because they have cameras on the cars. Like, yeah, that side of the aisle isn't that smart. And they make fun of, yeah, no, just don't. Just don't. Chase Lehocky here at the Blue Futon reviewing Locked. What's about? Pretty simple premise. Skarsgård, down on his luck, druggy, deadbeat dad, deadbeat husband, does nothing right. He's trying to get on the up and up, but he just, is in his ways. He's stuck in his ways. He's trying to get some cash to fix a van, but he's like, wait a minute. This car's open. Let me get in, try to steal some stuff to get more cash. Bad car to choose because Anthony Hopkins is tired of all the thievery and all the druggies in the world because he feels like they need to get up and out and just stop being on their ass and get up. And you know what? Sometimes it's a good message. But there are times in this movie where you see Anthony Hopkins' side and Skarsgård's side. But overall, it's a fine little film. I like these movies where it kind of is in one location, so we do some fun things here and there, and this does it this way. There's basically two actors, Hopkins, Skarsgård, and that's all you get, and I really dig that because we do get some good dilemmas in this film. So why I liked it, like I said, I like the look of this movie and some of the camera movement. The camera movement that was the most fun is when he first enters the car and it does this circle. It probably does a circle 7 times, and I was like, okay, let me see if I could find the jump cuts. I found maybe 2 of them. And you're just thinking, damn, how they did this filmmaking, very, very solid. It was very solid creativity to do it that way. And also some other creative choices as well throughout this film. Sorry about that. When talking about Skarsgård and Hopkins. Acting pretty well. Skarsgård, Hopkins, they're pretty damn good actors through and throughout. Skarsgård, he does more of like It, Nosferatu, and seeing him in his prime, because I know his other brothers like Alex Skarsgård, he does more like True Blood and his father, but Bill Skarsgård, I like him behind the makeup, and this is kind of full fronting him without the makeup. So the movie itself, it does have a message of like, rich versus poor. What is that? Are you a Batman? Or are you a villain? Like, what is revenge? And is that a good thing to do? Sorry about I'm kind of losing my voice with all these coughing, so I do apologize for that. But anyway, there is moments in this movie where I'm totally on Skarsgård's side, but then totally on Anthony Hopkins' side because, you have the, oh yeah, we're rich, or you're the rich one, and Anthony Hopkins is like, no, I didn't grow up, I grew up poor, I went that way, and no one stopped me. And of course, you have some people, blaming the rich people. It's like, do you really need to blame the rich people? Maybe they didn't have handouts. Maybe they really did start something. Like, people can bitch about Jeff Bezos, but he literally started in a fucking garage. So Steve Jobs in a garage. So you can make fun of like, oh yeah, fuck Jeff Bezos, but he grit and grind. You really cannot doubt him saying he started from the bottom and now he's here. So you could make fun of that, but it's the damn truth. Doctors, famous lawyers, things like that, where you're just like, yup, you started from the bottom and now you're doing pretty good. So, and you hear all these other stories about, drug dealers. They started from the bottom and they've really started to do really good stuff for themselves. So I do get that side of the story. And I also get the side of the story where it's like, yeah, sometimes you just can't get out of the rut and there is no good luck. And sometimes you're just in the shitter. And I did like that. And I like the whole, communism storyline as well, because fuck communism, fuck socialism, fuck the AOC Bernie bullshit. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And people are like, oh, Canada healthcare. There's their new TikTok out there that she's like, I might have cancer in my brain. My next MRI scan is in like 18 months, 15 months. So yeah, the free healthcare, sometimes it just doesn't work for all the bigger shit in life. So while I like that bickering, there's 2 parts in this movie where I feel like it could have gone the extra mile, but then it kind of just went the safer route. The first one is you see it in the trailer where the car is going after these 2 guys that get ran over. Okay, the reason they get ran over because they were beating the shit out of this one guy in the alley. I mean, completely demolishing him. And the reason is Skarsgård's like, oh, don't kill him. Like, And we're just kind of forgetting the victim. Like, if these two people are willing to beat the living shit out of someone in the alley, like, honestly, at a point, that's where I'm on Anthony Hopkins' side of, like, do you deserve to live because you're acting like this is your first victim? No, you guys are terrorizing the town. And it's the same thing like they're saying. When you're in these big liberal cities, oh, no bail, no bail. You raped a boy, no bail. You murdered someone, $10,000 bail. Murder a cop, no bail. Just make sure you come back to court in 6 months. So shit like that, where I'm just like, I'm on Anthony Hopkins' side. I don't care. Sometimes we're about natural selection, and we're always now about environmentalists. We have too many people. Well, right? Right? Are we weeding out the weak and the people that contribute absolutely nothing to society that are literally doing that? And so you can see that side. And like I said, it was more of the thing where he's like, don't kill him, don't kill him. What if Skarsgård in that saying, you know what? Let's try to redeem him because then let's go check on the victim and make sure he's safe. But we don't do that. We kind of go that safe route. But you know what? I'm sorry, when I see people that are like beating the shit out of someone, I have no sympathy because at a point, you're scum. You're literally preying on the weak. And at the very end of the film, all right? There's something that happens at the very end of the film where it's no shit. Someone is absolutely beat the fuck up. I mean, completely. There's no freaking way they're standing. There's no way their face is not going to have bruises. Gets in the car, goes somewhere, has 7 minutes to get somewhere, grabs a bike, and gets somewhere. And you're just like, what just happened? There's no way you're not going to hospital. There's no way all this is going, because there's a slow motion, just absolutely shit-wrecked nose in the dashboard scene. And you're just like, yup, your face is fucked. And we just don't get that, the playoff of like, yeah, the ending is way too perfect. And it just goes by a million miles a second. But overall, Locked, to me, it works. It's a fun, simple premise through in and throughout. You know, what side of the aisle are you? Are you on Hopkins, Skarsgård, or a mix in between? I say I'm a mix in between, but I'm kind of more on the Anthony Hopkins side. Does it make Demented? Maybe. Locked will receive a 3 out of 5 Blue Futons, which equals that 60%. Let's see what the critics and user scores gave this one. Critics, 65% with 63 of them. Audience score, 78% with over 100. Critic consensus, matching up Bill Skarsgård and Anthony Hopkins in Battle of Wits. Locked is loaded with plenty of clever jolts, even if it doesn't quite know where it parks its story. Sure, 60, 65, 78. Chase Sock here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One of things, Blue Futontopia. You Blue Futonians. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'm going to watch Tate tomorrow, week, around a month, or a year from now. I'm just going to freaking one of you. Peace, love, and again, sorry for the coughing.